Hey guys, Happy New Year! Happy New Year to all my subscribers. If you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Sarah, and on this channel, I teach how to trade and invest in cryptocurrency. In this video, I'll be showing you guys how I trade Bitcoin and make money from it. So I hope that you're going to be able to learn one or two things from this video. I'm going to show you some of the steps that I usually take before I place a trade, okay? If you think that sounds interesting, then make sure you smash that like button. And if you're not yet subscribed, feel free to subscribe to the channel so that you can learn more on how to trade and invest in cryptocurrency, become the best version of yourself, and much more. So now, the exchange that I'm going to be trading on is called Bybit. This is where I'm going to be going to place my trade and hopefully make some money. Okay, now before I place a trade on Bybit, I want to do something called technical analysis, and I can do technical analysis on a site called TradingView. TradingView is your best friend when you are trading crypto, trading stocks. Literally, it's the best place to come and do your technical analysis. And for those who don't know what technical analysis, I'll just explain it in short. Technical analysis is basically you're reading these candlesticks, and try to determine what pattern they're forming, what is the price action, and based on that analysis that you do, you're going to be able to know which position to take on an exchange, which position to take when you are trading. There are two types of positions that you can take when you're trading. You can either open a long position or a short position. Long position means that you're betting that the price is going up, and if the price is going up from the moment that you entered, then you'll be making money. Selling short is when you're betting that the price is going down. And when I say the price, this is the price of the asset that you're trading. Let's say, for example, I'm trading Bitcoin, right? And if I open a short position, it means that I am betting that the price of Bitcoin is going to go down. So now let's say, for example, I short Bitcoin when it is at 43,618. Okay, at this price that Bitcoin is at right now, I open a short position. Now, in order for me to start making money, Bitcoin needs to start going down lower. See, right now it's now 43,603. So I'm going to start making money the lower it goes. Okay, so the lower Bitcoin keeps going, the more money I'm going to be making. That's what selling short is. And then when you open in long, it means that the price has to go up from the price that you enter. So let's say I enter a long position. Right now, Bitcoin is at 43,611. So I open a long position at that price. Okay, I will start making money when Bitcoin starts going higher than the price that I entered. Remember, I entered at 43,611. So if Bitcoin keeps going higher than that, it keeps going higher than 43,611, then I'll be making money. And the higher it goes, the more money I make. So this is how trading works. And there's other things involved in it, such as leverage. Leverage, the type of leverage that you use will determine certain things like when you get liquidated, and it will also determine the amount of money that you can use to trade with. It will determine the amount of profit that you make. So that's a lesson for a different video, but this is just the basics of it. Okay, so now before I place a trade, obviously I need to do my technical analysis, so we'll go on TradingView so that we can do that. So I come here on TradingView and I'm looking at the chart for Bitcoin right now. My chart looks a bit messy, but I understand it. You might not understand it if you're still new to this. Like if you're new to this, this might look, like scary to you, but trust me, it's not that scary. Once you keep practicing, you're gonna it's gonna all start making sense. So now I start out by looking at the bigger time frame, such as the 1 week. I'm already here. I'm gonna make this bigger so you can see. So I started by looking at the bigger time frame. Oh, so I started by looking at the bigger time frame here, and I want to see what pattern we're in, and I want to see what trend we are in. Okay, because this is going to help me to figure out what position to take on Bybit. So when I'm looking at this 1 week time frame right now, I'm looking at this chart. I see right now that we were in an uptrend right now. We were in an uptrend here, from here all the way to here. This candlestick here was the top of the uptrend that we were in for these past few weeks right here. Okay, but then I'm noticing that we don't really seem to be in an uptrend anymore. Instead, it looks like a downtrend is starting. So this line that I drew right here, okay, this is a line that is signifying the uptrend. And if the candles just keep going up and then touching this line, then this uptrend will continue to be valid. However, once the candles break this uptrend, so this line that I've drew here is very important. Once the candles or the price breaks this line here, then I know that that uptrend is now over and we might now start a downtrend. And this is exactly what happened over here. As you can see, the moment that the price dropped below this line here, the price has been just going down. It hasn't gone up. Okay, so that's one of the things that I look at. I try to see what trend we're in. Now I can confirm that we are not in an uptrend. I can say that we might be starting a downtrend. Okay, this is because this line here got broken. Okay, so that's one thing that I'm seeing. Once I've figured what trend we're in, now I want to find what the support and resistance levels are on the bigger time frame. On this 1 week time frame, I want to find the support and resistance. And support and resistance is basically, resistance is where the price is resisting to go above, and then support is where the price bounces up from. If a price drops down to a certain level and then it bounces back away from it, that level is known as a supported area. It means that the price got supported from that area, so that's why it bounced. It means a lot of people bought at that price level. Okay, that's what a support is. And then a resistance, it's where the price just cannot seem to go above. Let's say the price hits 69k, for example. Okay, once the price hits 69k, right, it couldn't go above. It just, from that moment, it just dropped. So that area is known as a resistance. Okay, now there can be multiple support and resistance levels depending on the time frame that you're looking at. Okay, on the bigger time frame, there's usually, it's there's less of it, but if you look at the smaller time frame, you usually can find a lot of support and resistance. So in this 1 week time frame that I'm looking at right now, I want to find the support and resistance. And if you may have noticed, I've already actually drawn those lines on my chart here. So you can see here this this purple box that I drew here. This is actually, to me, that is the supported area. So that's basically the 44.5 0.5.6 level. And then yeah, so it's a zone. So this is a supported zone that I drew here. So that's the support. And then resistance on the weekly, there's actually quite a few here. So the first resistance that I see is actually right here between 50,500 and 53,000. That to me is a resistance, and I know this because we've had a few candles that have gone to that area and it just keeps getting rejected. It keeps like going back down. And oops. Okay, so you see here this candle here on March 1st went to 52,681, and you can see it actually closed below it, right? That's not really a good example, but I'll show you another one here. Okay, this one here, this red candle here, you see it went all the way to 52,950, and then from there it just dropped down. And then there's another one here. These ones are recent. So this one here, 51,929. Another one right here, this one. So if a price keeps going to that level multiple times and it keeps getting rejected, then that is considered a strong resistance. Okay, so this is the first resistance that I noticed here on the weekly time frame. And then the next resistance that I'm seeing is actually right here. So you can see here this purple box that I drew here, this is another resistance. Okay, this is another resistance that I see. And then the last resistance is obviously right now over here. The highest price that Bitcoin has gone to so far is 69,198. Got rejected there very, very bad, as you can see. So now I've jotted down where the support and resistance levels are. Now keep in mind that this is on the weekly time frame. Okay, since I'm a day trader, I'm trying to look for trading opportunities that I can get into quick. I get into it today and I get out today. I don't stay in the trade for a long period of time. If I was a long-term trader, like trading for days and weeks, then trading based on the weekly time frame support and resistance line would make sense. But I'm not that type of trader. Okay, I'm doing day trading, not swing trading. It's still important though to keep track of the weekly time frame support and resistance, because the price always seems to obey those support and resistance more. So this means that if you draw a support and resistance line on the weekly time frame, okay, and then you draw a support and resistance line on the daily time frame, you want to make sure that you always check where the price is right now. Is it heading towards the support and resistance line of the weekly time frame or not? Because if it is, then you want to be prepared you want to be prepared to take the right trade. Because if it is, then for sure the price is going to respect that weekly time frame support and resistance. I hope you understand what I mean. If not, you just have to rewatch this video and hopefully you understand it. Okay, so now we've done looking at the support and resistance line for the weekly time frame. We want to go to the daily time frame. Okay, the daily time frame. By the way, if you're finding this helpful, then make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you're not yet subscribed, feel free to subscribe to the channel to learn more on trading and investing in cryptocurrency. Okay, so now I'm looking at the 1 day time frame. And what do we see here? We want to find same thing, same process. We want to see what trend we are in. And it's the same thing with the weekly time frame. We were in an uptrend until we broke that line. So now you can notice that on the daily time frame here, you can actually see the price actions more. because the price is more volatile in the shorter time frame, right? So you can actually see what is really happening on the daily time frame. So I can see here we went uptrend, and then we broke down from that uptrend, and now we started a downtrend. This is confirmed here on the daily time frame, okay, because we are creating lower highs. Okay, whenever price starts creating lower highs and lower lows, that is a downtrend sign. Okay, that is a signal for a downtrend, and this is what we've been doing for the past days. We've just been creating lower highs. So you see here we went low, high, lower, high, little, low, high, little, low. Okay, so this pattern, if it continues like that, we are in a downtrend. Okay, now once I've determined what trend we're in, now I want to find what is the support and resistance line on the daily time frame. Okay, so this is what I want to look for here, and you can see this purple box here was there on the weekly time frame. This could also be used as a support line for the daily time frame as well. You can see here that whenever the price came to this box here, it just kept bouncing back from it. You know, it kept bouncing back from it until finally this candle here actually broke that box. So now we're below this box. So this is not a good sign. Whenever a candle or the price breaks a support level, then the price is expected to go down further, unless it is a false breakout. Okay, so we're gonna see what's gonna happen. We're gonna see if this is a false breakout or not. But there's so many things going on, like I don't want to confuse you guys into it, but there's actually more things going on, because on the weekly time frame here there's also a falling wedge. Okay, there's a falling wedge here that I didn't show you guys. Falling wedge is a bullish pattern. Okay, and we can see here that Bitcoin actually broke out of that falling wedge a while ago, back in October, and then it went up successfully, and now it has gone back down, and now it has touched this falling wedge. Okay, so this could be a sign that it's retesting that wedge. You know, it's retesting that wedge, and then it will go back up. Okay, it did that here on this week here, this candle here, it did it here, and now it's doing that again. And as you can see, the moment the price touched this line here, it bounced, like it closed above it. So this could be something, like this could be telling us that their traders are actually respecting this level here, so there's a chance that the price might start going back up. Okay, but this is the thing, this is why crypto, like you have to just really be able to see the bigger picture to understand what's really going on. Like it can get really tricky if you are not looking at the bigger picture. And this is why I always recommend, when you're new to trading, just practice using fake money. Like Binance, they have a platform that allows you to practice trading with fake money. Like they give you, I believe, 100 grand that's fake that you can just use and trade. As you do that, you're going to start building up the skills. Never get started with your real money until you're like confident and you feel like you know what you're doing. So anyways, I feel like I'm losing you guys. Okay, so support and resistance, this we agree that is a supported area that just got broken down, and then now resistance on the daily, there's a lot. Okay, like I told you, on the daily time frame you usually find a lot of support and resistance line, and this is why it makes day trading so profitable, because you can just be making money by playing with those support and resistance. Like you short when it is at the resistance, you long at the support. You keep doing that until it gets broken, and then you just repeat. That's how people are able to make money with day trading. It's that simple. So now as I'm looking here, this is obviously the support, and now resistance. I am going to say that we have a mini resistance like right here, because we can see the price just kept going in this level here. So this is like 48,000, yeah, 48,000, 49,000. So the price just has gone there multiple times, and it just keeps resisting that. That's a mini resistance. We have another resistance like right here, okay, right here, and finally another resistance right here. That's what I can see. So how can I trade this? Well, before I trade this, I want to look at one more time frame, and this is the 1 hour time frame. So I want to see what is really happening. You know, I want to get a better idea of what's really happening. So as I can see here, let me turn on my Naturals bowl so you can tell me what's happening. That's another thing. You can use indicators to confirm your entries, like confirm your analysis that you've done. But bear in mind, indicators can be lagging at times, so it's not recommended that you rely on them all the time. It's better to learn how to read the candlesticks by yourself, okay? And you'll have better success by doing that, trust me. I rarely use indicators. Like right now I'm looking at the RSI, and it's showing that it's oversold on the 1 hour time frame. Oversold right here, okay? So whenever the RSI, this is the RSI guys, this is the RSI, relative straight index. So whenever the RSI is at 30, these are the numbers here on the right, okay? Goes from 0 to 100, okay? 0 to 100. Now whenever the RSI is at 30, okay, or below, it signifies that the market is oversold, and it's a good longing opportunity that you need to buy. Okay, sellers are expected to start buying, and that would usually push the price back up. And whenever the RSI is at 70, okay, or above, it indicates that the price is actually overbought. You should expect the price to start dropping because people are going to start selling because the market is overbought. So anyways, Nachos boy here is showing bear. We've been bear since January 4th right here. We call the bear since January 4th, and we've been just dropping. Anyways, so I want to find the best entry position here on the 1 hour time frame. So I can see here that Bitcoin has broken this major support level. Okay, now since it broke that, we can see though that the moment it got to this price level here at so this candle here, it went all the way down to 42,270. Damn. Okay, so the moment it went to that price, it bounced back from it like hard. It bounced back from it. So this is telling me that people have bought, and now they're trying to go retest that resistance. This box now, that's another thing I didn't tell you guys. So once a price has broken a supported level, that support level now becomes a resistance. So this purple box here now is actually a resistance now. It's a resistance. So we can expect the price to get rejected once it comes to this level. Okay, so this is what's happening. I can tell that the price is going up. It's going to go retest this area here, this levels here. So between 44,000 and 46,000, these are the resistance. If the price successfully breaks above this, okay, and it closes, then it's a nice time to place a long position. So now how am I going to trade this? So as I'm looking at it, the best time for me to have entered is actually when the price went to this level right here. So if I had entered around 42,500, I will be making pretty good profit, but I sort of missed that chance. So now what I am going to be watching out for is for the price to come to these levels here, to come and touch this box here. Once I see that it gets rejected, then I can confidently short the price down. Okay, I can short it. So I'm just watching. I can actually set an alarm if I wanted to. You can do that on TradingView here. Go to alarm, and then you want to put the price that you're watching for. So say 40. I'm watching for, let's see, what is the level? I'm just gonna put 44,500. Okay, so 44,500, and I wanted it to be only once. Always select this crossing, make sure it's BTC USDT perp, and then just make sure this box here has the same thing, 44,500, and then create. Whenever the price gets to that price that I'm watching for, I'm going to be alerted. Okay, once I receive my alert, I'll come on TradingView and then try to analyze the market and see what happened. Did it close above that price, or did it get rejected? And then once I get my confirmation, then I'll go ahead and place a trade. I want to short it if I see signs that it's getting rejected. If there's a red candle that closed the moment we enter this zone here, then I'm gonna use that as a confirmation to short. Okay, and this is on the 1 hour time frame. Keep that in mind. So like right now, I would not really enter a trade, to be honest, because I mean I could actually, because I know that the price is actually heading towards 44,000, so I could technically enter. Okay, I could technically enter the trade and make some money, but I don't think I'm gonna enter. I'm gonna wait till the price gets to that level, and then I will make another video showing you guys the trade that I took. Okay, I think I'm gonna end it here for this video. I thought I'll be able to find a good trading opportunity, but I haven't yet, so I'm gonna make another video if you guys are interested to see how I place this trade. Okay, this is it for this video. I'm gonna end it here. I really hope that you guys found this video helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day.